I look around this beautiful community of yours. You know what I see? Each and every one of you has a big dream. We all have that one thing that we still yearn for. They say money can't buy you happiness. I disagree.
Looks like a goddamn casino.
Welcome to the game. Are you feeling lucky?
Ese hombre is a snake.
Bingo! I got bingo!
I'm gonna be a winner.
Are you feeling lucky?
We are all that's left.
We have to do something.
What's the plan, Granny?
Should I grab my shotgun?
Are you feeling lucky?
We're probably all gonna die.
We may be older, but we still have plenty of life to live.
Who's ready to play the game?
Winners only.
Okay, great. Hi, how are y'all?
Hi guys.
Okay, so we don't have a lot of time, so it's like, So we're really excited to talk to y'all. We watched the movie last night.
Yay.
So good. So good. Loved it. Yeah, we're really excited. Okay, so, well, first of all, I want to say, I hope Perry feels better soon.
Thank you.
But okay, so opening music right away, you hooked Yes. us. Yeah, this movie was exciting from beginning to end for us. I love the look of it, everything. I said I rarely say it, like the aesthetic, the music put us in the mood, the way it was shot and everything. So Dale will start off with some questions. Okay, all right. So well, I was going to mention that. Okay, I was expecting gore, I was expecting violence, I was expecting all that. I wasn't expecting the sad stories. Oh my God. I was like, why? Yeah, we cried. I was like, that was so good. I love the backstory that you put into people, a little bit more feeling. It was more personal. I love it when you love the character and you don't want bad things to happen to the characters. I love Lupita, I want to say, first of all, because it was just a beautiful thing to see someone up on screen that could have been a family friend, your mom, somebody in our family. It was so personal to us to see her up on the screen. I love that so much. Was that you that bumped into, well, that Lupita body checked in the beginning of the movie? Oh, yeah, it was great. We were like,
And boy, did she body check me. Like, that was not, I just, we did one take before and we had time for one more. I told her, don't be afraid to, elbow me a little bit.
She got you.
My reaction is real because
You're like, I didn't expect that.
she broke my ribs. Yeah, but yes, that was me.
Right away, I was like, oh, that's Gigi. Yeah, it happened so fast. I was like, no, maybe not. I don't know. She hit her so hard. Okay, so I want to say real quick, Shane, it's so nice to meet you and meeting the mind of El Gigante.
Yes.
This is the twisted mind that created that. That's awesome. Yeah, so I was looking at all the things that you do. So sadly, I have not read any of your novellas or anything, but I'm going to start. And well, I kind of already did start with El Gigante, but so are you in Austin? Do you live in Austin?
I do.
Okay, so then how did the both of you meet? Because you're in Canada, so you're in Texas. How did you all meet and start writing together and all that?
So I wrote a book called Muerte con Carne, which is what El Gigante is based on.
Right.
And a friend of mine, his name's John Skip. He's an author. He wrote Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, which he's gonna kill me for saying that because he's not all that proud of that. But at the time, he was writing reviews for Fangoria, and he wrote a review for my book. And in the review, he mentioned, I feel like this would be a really good movie in the writing. Then he went to, was it Thuria?
Yeah, he went to Thuria Film Festival, where I was playing one of my first short films. He came right up to me and said, read my review on this book, read this book. I know the author. I
Yeah.
think you should make this into a movie.
Okay.
I mean, it's a book about
Yeah.
a homicidal luchador
Mhm.
and their luchador. And so it, she read the book, and instantly we knew, okay, we got
Match made in hell.
we got work to do.
Oh, I love that. I
Yes.
love that. That's
I like that you all added some of the movie posters in the movie. We noticed that too.
Oh,
As soon as
yeah.
we saw it, we said, "Oh, you have this
Yeah,
up there."
we
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
great. That's awesome. That's
We
really
needed
cool.
those Easter eggs.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So okay, gentrification. I know we had discussed this before, Gigi, but that was the theme of the movie. So it's like the chicken or the egg. Which came first, gentrification or the fact that you wanted to do something with a bingo hall?
Definitely the bingo hall.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I got the best phone call from Shane being like, "You're not gonna believe where I just was." And he told me, he told me the whole experience
Mhm.
checking out the bingo hall where his mother-in-law goes to.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, this is amazing. He's like, so competitive. It was terrifying.
It was bananas. I almost got cut for just trying to like be silly and like joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they take it seriously.
no.
We
Yeah.
were talking about that. Yeah.
No. So that came first. And then it felt really organic once we chose that the characters, the perspective of the lead characters is from the seniors.
Right.
It came natural, all the anxieties that they go through.
Oh yeah.
You know, so definitely gentrification came in, community came in,
Oh yeah.
friendship, all these things that we tackled just felt right as soon as we had the characters lined up.
Yeah, and it was so good. The characters, like you said, the community, you felt all that. It just felt natural, and it looked like a neighborhood, like I would have, like we grew up in, or you know, even my kids growing up in. It's just like everybody's close, everybody knows each other, and there's some kind of bond keeping everybody together, and I absolutely love that. Okay, so it says it's bingo hell, and during the movie we realized when it said bingo hall and it changed to bingo
And then
hell,
it changed to bingo hell. We both went, "Oh, how come we didn't notice that until the light went?" But both of us at the same time were like, "Whoa!"
it never clicked until it did the light over. I'm like, I feel stupid.
That's awesome.
And we know that you directed.
Well, sometimes it's good to be literal.
We know you directed the movie, but we also noticed some of the scenes because it easily been like screen grabbed and be a comic book panel style.
Yeah.
So we wanted to know if that was your influence, Shane, in the writing of it, because I really liked the way the cutaway between the scenes, the way that they were shot. I love that. Like it looked comic.
Yeah,
comic book
like from a
style.
graphic novel, like that's it.
I mean, I'm a big comic book fan, but if I'm being honest, I write for this crazy woman. And I know that whatever I write, she's gonna give it her style. That's all Gigi. That's all Gigi.
Oh wow, that's great.
Because it looked, I like those things that look like a graphic novel, like especially like the close-ups of the faces or like the camera angles. It's like
writing is very much influences a lot of how to shoot. Like he writes things very specific when each one is thinking. Shane's writing is so poppy, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
It's very descriptive, which is sometimes we're like, Shane, don't describe too much. But what I love,
it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But what I love about his writing, compared to many scripts I've read, I know exactly what everything looks like because of his background in writing novelas, writing books. So that description and that world building in Shane's writing is so prominent. So being a fan of that shooting, I'm like, oh, we're getting a close up of this. Oh, we're getting this reaction here, and things just are very clear from the script on how to shoot it. Of course, it's bingo hell. It's
yeah.
It only felt natural to make the shots wild and crazy. It brings comic book color and vibe. It was almost like actually our cinematographer used those words. He said, I want to shoot this like a comic book for old people. That's literally what
well, that's what I was going to mention. That cinematography was really cool because you felt that it felt grimy, it felt colorful, it felt like sometimes I could smell what was going on the screen, and I was like, ooh, that doesn't smell good.
person that was sitting beside me on the premiere went ugh, like super loud when Lupita is holding on to Mario. And
Oh
it-
yeah.
Yeah,
all
we
over.
did too. We did too. When that was like when they zoom in on the mouth, when you have it like the mouth shot, and I'm like, I could tell, I could see it was gritty, it was grimy, but it was like we both were like, oh, like we were just making a lot of sound the whole movie.
Well, speaking of beautiful close-ups, Richard Brake's face and everything when you would do those close-ups and everything. So I was reading. I love that he compared you, Gigi, to Rob Zombie, because I love Rob Zombie. I am a huge Rob Zombie fan. So it's so awesome that he says that y'all's styles are similar. And I can totally see that, because he's also very, just that he has a certain look, and the colors and the way he films things. It's like, I can see that, like you both have
Thank you.
that similar, but that you all both just go for it.
He's a big inspiration. I mean, it's the reason why I went to film school. I saw Devil's Rejects and I was like, what is this? Like, it's so good. And I'm a big fan of that grittiness, that the fact that what you see on screen is so textured. And
Yes, thank you.
Now,
Yes, that's it.
you know, every detail, the sweat, the blood, the tears, everything, you can feel it. I'm a big fan of Rob's work for that, and having Richard Brake, and when he told that to me, I said, stop. Oh, no.
Okay, so did your grandmother see the movie already?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
So close. I can't wait for her to see it.
Okay, that's
1st,
exciting.
my mom will sit down with her.
Okay.
October 1st, and they're gonna watch it together in Cancun.
I love it.
My mom sent me a reaction video, so we'll see.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. So then she hasn't met her. She hasn't met Adriana Barraza.
No, not yet. But I asked Diana to do a FaceTime with my grandma one of these days after the release.
Oh, that's sweet. We almost didn't catch the end little credit where it said, in the credit to your grandma or
to family.
the family at the end. I almost didn't catch it. I hate it when I forget to watch the whole way to the end of the movie, but that was nice to put that there at the very end of the movie.
Thank you so much.
We have a little game on our podcast that we like to play where we choose our favorite like death in the movie, or like what way we would choose
to
die from the movie, that from this one in particular.
But they're all so bad. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I was like, they were so
I really want to either.
But so we'll change it up a little bit. We won't ask you which way you would want to die. Which was your favorite kill or your favorite death in the movie? Do you have a favorite?
Clarence,
oh yeah, that one was whoa over the top. I was like, oh no, I see that thing moving so fast. I was like, he's gonna go in it. He's gonna go in it. And she was like, don't go in it.
I put the blanket over my face. I can't look at this.
That was awesome.
The worst part of that for me was the oil he was drinking.
Oh yes, I was like, that's not oil.
I didn't catch it right away. She had to tell me.
I was like, no, that's oil. He's drinking oil. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. Looks so real. It looks so real. And the zooming in on his face and everything while he was doing it.
One of my most favorite shots, how close it is, and you see all the goop on him, and he's like, like just that actor was so much fun to work with. Having him here in Austin for the premiere yesterday, he was just so in awe of everything. He brought his family. He's
sweet.
He's the eldest of the characters, and for him, he said to us that this was the most fun he's ever had in his career.
Oh my God, that's a compliment right there.
I think it's also my favorite death because he's never worked with blood before.
Oh, nice. And he.
Oh, my friend, we're about to make up 40 years of his career in one shot.
Bucket list check.
Buckets up.
I just said, Grover, because he's like, ma'am, I don't know what to do. And I said, the moment you feel a sprinkle, just keep your eyes so closed and do not just so closed.
it was insane.
And he went for it and rocked it.
Yeah,
that's great.
So where did y'all film? Was this in New Orleans?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how was that? Had either of y'all filmed in New Orleans before?
I had before, yes, for the Purge TV show.
Oh,
Uh,
you
I-
filmed there?
I was not on set. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
was here in Austin, just getting dailies every day and calling Gigi and freaking out together about how great it looked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I wasn't there, but I was. She kept me virtually
Yeah.
involved.
That must have been hard not being there because I don't know. I'm just a micromanager, so it's hard for me not to be somewhere, but that must have been hard not to see everything that's going on.
It was very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the
Okay.
first feature for us together, and so it was just like
Oh, it is?
together.
Yeah, we've made so many short films together.
Okay.
That was finally our first Lucha Gore feature.
Well, because I saw that y'all were co-writers on a few things. I didn't realize this was the first feature. Okay,
Okay.
that's awesome. Oh, well, congratulations. This is so exciting. Well, okay, Shane, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit because now that I know that you're in Austin, if you're not busy, October 21st, we're having a horror movie bingo in Austin. We are, because we have a podcast and we're having horror movie bingo and you're invited if you want to come.
Feel free to. I was like,
It's horror movie bingo.
Horror movie bingo.
horror movie bingo.
Wait, no, it's oh, wait, real quick, speaking of bingo, we saw the loteria cards in the baskets. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna play.
The Easter egg, yeah. We had to throw those in there somewhere in the basket.
Yeah.
And one person has them in his hands. You got to throw loteria in there.
Well, we got excited because we thought you were actually gonna play it. It's funny, in our family, we call it chalupa. I don't know why, but we call it chalupa in our family.
Yeah, I don't know why we call it chalupa. And I even have my professional like chalupa calling game, you know, La Rosa. And La Chalupa. I like to like put a little emphasis.
So I was like, I got excited when I saw that. I was like, they're gonna play it. And we use beans, pinto beans, dry beans
for the game.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyway, so we kind of rushed through this because we knew we only had a little bit
Yeah,
of
that
time
flew
with
by.
you all. So sorry that we spoke so fast, but 13 minutes
No,
is not.
you're good.
But anything else that you want to share with us, I guess, before we, stop this?
Well, we just hope, when people watch this film, it could remind them of somebody they love, an abuela, a tío, a tía, a neighbor, that is of the generation of these heroes. So hopefully, it reminds them of that authenticity of how much we love them. And hopefully Adriana is officially now the abuelita of horror. That was the goal. The abuelita of horror, right?
She did
that's
so
what
good.
She did.
And it's October 1st, right?
October 1st.
Okay. Has your family seen it, Shane?
Yes, even my children, which was probably not a great idea. But and just like gather around.
Come see what we made. No, that's cool. But we have kids and they're gonna all see it. So it's
We've scarred our kids.
they've seen it all. No, but it's great because it's like because it's your movie. It's like how wonderful is that? It's like to share that with your family. That's awesome.